This is the update. I'm Donovan Sadiq. I'm going to give you the update of the local shenanigans going on in Moreno Valley politics, what Highland Fairview has been doing, and Emperor Ito Benvizi. And I say that sarcastically because let me tell you, Mr. Benvizi, he's a good guy. We play our roles, and we play them very, very well. And again, we're having an Edgemont cleanup real quick, and one of the first persons we reached out to was Highland Fairview and Mr. Benvizi. And as always, he is willing to help when asked. So thank you, Mr. Benvizi. And as he knows, there's nothing personal. Last week I put out 2 weeks ago, I put out a document because I was challenged by the Goon Squad that I'm lying and that this case doesn't exist. That case number does exist. I didn't put out the whole file because I don't think that that's my job. The case number does exist. Miss Baca is involved in this investigation. Now the key word here is I never said she's guilty of anything. I never said she was guilty of anything in the FBI investigation. But notice there's a theme here. FBI investigation, this investigation, and I got another doozy that I'm going to drop on you in a few minutes. Now, mvgordy.com has set the record straight. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is he put the whole case file out on his page. So if you want to know what I'm talking about, and what's going on, you have the opportunity to go to mvgordy.com and go read this whole case file. And there's a theme going on with a recalled elected official who's going to try to run for her seat again. She seems to be always involved in an investigation that has to do with money. So I get all my source documents from mvgordy.com because they're public documents. Now, yeah, I could be mad and, oh, you're outing me, you're making me look bad. I did put a spin on that, but I always do because what I'm trying to do is tell you people to do your homework. You can't just go to city council and yell and scream and you don't know what's going on. You've got to do your homework to understand what's happening. I never said Miss Baca is guilty of anything, but it is true she's involved in another investigation, and that's true. And I'm going to drop another dime on you in a second. So that document's out there. Go to mvgordy.com. You will see what this case is all about. Now, I was called Friday by the Fppc, and that's the committee that pretty much regulates the rules of political activities in the state of California. And basically, what has happened is Victoria Baca and her goon squad, based on the documents that I referenced that MV Gordy has posted, has agreed that there was a violation by this group. And that is the crux of what I was saying and where my investigation was going. Ito called me, and for some reason his people has got it confused that I'm investigating Highland Fairview. What could I possibly find at Highland Fairview that the FBI couldn't find, and the Riverside DA and all the other entities that were doing the investigation? The WLC is done. I have no dog in the fight with Highland Fairview. My job right now is to prevent a very ineffective former council person from coming back to represent this district. And that's what I claim to do, and that's what I told Ito. I don't know what he was talking about, because he called me and I'm like, what? What are you talking about? So I just don't know how you can get that confused. If Victoria Baca is his candidate, then maybe that's what he's talking about. But if that's his candidate, he needs to put his money on something else, because once again, Miss Baca and the Goon Squad are involved in a violation, and I was called and it was confirmed. And when I get the document, they're going to mail me a document that's going to confirm that. And as always, I'm going to post that document right here on News from Edgemont, because we have been doing fine ever since she has been gone, and she needs to stay gone. And that's just my personal opinion. So again, there's a theme here. That's 3 investigations that Miss Baca is involved in. And in this one, it is very evident, as was told to me from the people in Sacramento, that a violation was done. And they recommended me to also notify other entities to look into some other things that they may see might be a problem. So when that document does get mailed to me, I will post that. And the only reason I'm saying this is the fact that I did receive that phone call, and hey, you know, is she going to jail? No, that is not what I'm saying. You know, she's not going to jail. But is there a violation and there's a possible fine and a possible letter? Yeah, I think there's going to be a possible fine and a possible letter. So now she's been recalled and she's been reprimanded by the FPPC. And that's pretty much what's going on right now in Moreno Valley and what I know so far. But if you want to know about that investigation, please go to mvgordy.com. All the documents are there, all the reference documents, the evidence, who spoke, the witnesses, everything that you need to know is there. Please go to mvgordy.com and check that out. I have no problem with mvgordy.com setting the record straight. The record needs to be set straight, and for you to do your homework and to interpret the best way you can. But again, Miss Baca and the Goon Squad, if you plan to run in this election, we need candidates that are going to represent this district and not themselves. That's the update. This is Donovan. I'll check you out next time. Super Bowl tomorrow. You guys enjoy. Everybody be safe. Don't drink too much. And we'll see you again Monday. I'm out.